Well, hey there. Well, today we're going to talk about root mass. As most of you know, I like root mass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tree out of the bag I have shown before. And by the way, welcome to the Paw Paw Chronicles and More with Jim. I'll take this tree out of here. Set it up here to where I can work on it. Actually, it's probably best if I work on it down here. Now, as I had shown before, getting these out of these root bags, root chapter bags, is a trick. And we're going to take it out today and put it in the hole that I dug for it, pre-dug hole. Pardon the noise, neighbor's got the tractor running. But what I'm doing is I'm taking the seam apart. And we're going to open up the seam just like that. It's all opened up. And we're going to get a look at this root, see if we got good root mass like we did in that other bag that I had opened up. Incidentally, this right here is a NC1. I had a canopus planted here, and when I went to Dr. Lauren's Westview Paw Paw farm, him and his wife both own the farm, I dug up the canopus and gave it to him, gifted it to him. And one tree that he had on the farm that I saw that I was really impressed with was the NC1. This one here makes 5 of them I got, and they're spread throughout the property. Got 2 of them in the fruit garden and 2 of them in the around the apple tree, and then 1 up here on this bank. And what we're going to hope for is this tree living good for us. There. Now let's peel the bag down and get that root out of there and have a good look at it and see what it looks like. And like I said, I like working with root mass. Take that little piece right there off. Now we got to unveil what we got going on here. This is going to be a trick for me. I want you to look at this. got root mass all the way down in here towards the bottom of the bag. Look at all that root. That is ate up with root mass. And that's what I'm after. That's probably about, I'm gonna say about 14 inches of nothing but root mass. Maybe about a foot, but a lot of it nonetheless. And I'm not even gonna break that up because the mass is so massive. Move the bag here. Ain't no sense letting that dirt go to waste. And you can see where I had root fiber that I tore loose from the bag down in the bottom of the bag. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this bag inside out and let you have a closer look at what the bag is doing. There. Now if you notice, there's root fiber stuck in the bottom of the bag. When I lifted that out of there, I ripped that fiber out of there. It's stuck inside the bag. That's what the bag is designed to do. It stops that root from growing and causes root to build up at the top. I'm really pleased with what I've just seen right there. Now it's just a matter of getting it planted back in place here. To me, that's exciting to see that. Some of the original dirt, which isn't very good dirt at all. This is the worst area I have on the property as far as dirt, but pawpaws grow in it very well. Throw some water on that. So I'm going to have to get more water. Water hose won't reach out this far. Pull that tree a little bit this way and let that dirt set around on that side. I have to say that was pretty exciting to see that kind of root mass down there in that tree. The tree took on a little bit of a sun scorch, but the tree is fine. It's been in the nursery all summer long. Down here is where the graft took place. This tree was grafted on May 24th, 2020. When I dug the tree up, it stunted the growth on it a little bit, but once it gets established into this ground, with all that root mass, it's going to go ahead and continue to grow. It's going to do good. And something else I brought down here, let me move his drill barrel out of the way. I brought some of this soil that I get in the bag. It's a stapler, and I like to top the trees off with it because it's almost like a mulch. It's got a humus to it. And it'll feed that tree. Yeah. Nice and pretty. And like I said, I was very, very impressed with what I saw with the NC1 at Westview Pawpaw Farm. Put a little bit more of this dirt on top of there. Really dress it up. There you have it. Well, I have to say, this year has been a very, very exciting year for me when it comes to this little tree. They're a wonder to work with. They can be finicky, but in the same token, they do very, very well in the property here. I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy seeing that kind of root mass on a little tree. Because that tree is only about 3 foot tall, and shoot, a third of the height of that tree below it, you know, you had root mass from here down. And that was an awful lot of root mass for such a small tree. And I'm very, very pleased with what I've seen. Let's see if I can push it down on one side here. It'll be fine. Anyways, if you like what you see, subscribe. Don't forget to click on that bell for any notifications. Any comments or questions that you may have, I welcome. You all have a God bless day.